grandchild? Yes, that'd be wonderful. It's gonna be more than one. No, it's gonna be more than one. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 19. We are here with Olive this morning, who is just making some breakfast. It really scares me when she throws all those knives around. But in the last episode, right at the very end, Olive discovered that she is pregnant. She is really actually excited about it. She's really happy. I feel like she's always wanted to be a mum, but there was never like a right time, and she never wanted to settle down, so she never knew how it was going to happen. So happening unintentionally, she's like, actually this has worked out so perfectly. She's always been really great with like her nieces, so she's like, I'm so excited to have like kids of my own. The circumstances aren't the greatest, but as she realized last night, she's like, I need to get out of this place anyway, and this is like the perfect excuse for it. But she has got a lot she needs to deal with today. First of all, she needs to tell Bryce about the pregnancy. He goes off to work at 5 o'clock, so we need to invite him over at some point in the day and tell him the news. We also need to catch up Kira on everything we spoke about with Ellie yesterday, everything that she told us, and then we need to break up with Felix, and all of this she wants to get done today. So she's got a lot of plans. She has just made herself some breakfast this morning. Hopefully she's gonna like it. She wasn't enjoying the fruitcake yesterday. She was already getting the the pregnancy was already affecting her taste buds, because she used to like fruitcake. That's why I kept it and didn't throw it away. She used to enjoy it, but then yesterday she was really not liking it at all. She is feeling a little bit of morning sickness as well, bless her, so I might have her come over and throw up in the bathroom. Then she needs to do some cleaning up, because this girl, she just leaves mess everywhere. Oh no, she didn't even finish her breakfast before she made it to the bathroom, and then she's gonna finish her fruit salad. That is not gonna taste nice, girl. That is, you need to clean this whole place, and then we definitely have to invite Bryce over. Oh, Kira's here. Kira's here. Maybe we should speak to her then before we invite Bryce over. We're going to invite her in. She's not looking too happy right now. She was thinking about Summer at the party the other night, so maybe she's got her on her mind. So we are going to invite Kira in. I had hoped to have this conversation with Ingrid as well, but I guess Ingrid did know everything that happened. She was there. So I think we're gonna instead just have a chat, not woohoo with her. We're gonna see why she was feeling a bit sad. We're gonna inquire about her very sad mood. Well, she's really upset, bless her. She's feeling really sad because she's got an unfulfilled life. So she's feeling like things are just not working out for her, and I wonder if that's because she lost Summer and she was her everything, and she's like, I can't believe she's gone, and she's still not over it, which is fair. You're not gonna get over that like straight away. But I think that we're gonna tell her about the pregnancy. We're gonna share the big news and be like, so not planned, but I'm pregnant, and is she happy for us? I think she is happy, but she's obviously not in a great mood. But she's like, I'm so happy for you. Having a kid is amazing. She doesn't have like a biological child, but Ivan is essentially hers. She adopted. Oh my god, Felix is asking us on a date. No, ignore. She adopted Ivan when he was literally a newborn, so he is essentially her child. But we do need to tell Kira everything that Ellie told us. We're gonna have a deep conversation with her, and we're just gonna say, basically, we need to go. It is not safe here. I have basically replaced her, and I foolishly told Felix that I was looking for Ellie, so he knows, and he's still got these bitter feelings about her. And it's just not safe for me, especially if I'm like having a baby. Like, I can't bring a child into this community. No offense or anything with you and Ivan, but like, it was safe before, but now I know that I'm not safe. I can't risk having a child in this place, so I need to deal with that. So unfortunately I will be leaving. I don't know when, I don't know like where I'll be going, but I will be going, and I think we're gonna become best friends with Kira as well. Like, we have grown up really, really close with both her and Ingrid, so I think we are gonna do that, and then we'll probably say goodbye to Kira. Oh, Ingrid's here too. Oh, okay, maybe we won't say goodbye. We're gonna invite her in. You're not gonna woo in a bush, but you're also are going to tell Ingrid the big news. It is there straight away. We're going to share the big news, and then we really need to invite Bryce over. So I am going to invite him over now. I know the girls are here, but you know, they're here for support, and they're our new like friend group, but we need to invite him over before he goes off to work. And Ingrid looks really happy for us. Oh, bless them. I love them both. I really like their little friendship that these three have got. Bryce is coming straight over, so I feel like she'll probably want to have this conversation with him in private, even though the two girls are here. I think we're going to see if maybe we can chat, congratulate him on his promotion. Did he get promoted? Oh, that's so exciting. He's coming in to clean up. I'm pretty sure Bryce is and meets him. So Olive is a little bit messy, so he's like, I'll come and sort things out, don't worry. Like, she's literally leaving plates on the floor. But Olive has asked to speak to Bryce in private, and she is telling him about the pregnancy. He looked a little bit shocked at first, but he's actually pretty happy about it. I feel like he's probably on a similar page to Olive, where he's kind of always wanted kids and always wanted to be a dad, but because he's aromantic, he kind of always thought, well, how's that going to happen? I don't want a partner, but I want kids. And this has kind of worked out quite well for the both of them. They neither want a committed serious relationship, but they both wanted a family, and this is like the perfect way for them to do it. I love that Kira's come in to check in on us. That is so sweet. Maybe she's like, did it go well? Did he take the news well? And he definitely did. The game reckons that Olive doesn't actually know who the father is because she woohooed with multiple Sims, but she actually hasn't woohooed with anyone other than Bryce recently. The last one was Felix and Salvadorado, and she would have definitely found out by then. So the game doesn't know that Bryce is the father yet, but we know that. So I think we're just gonna go and get it confirmed, you know, and we'll just say this is her first test just to confirm that she definitely is pregnant. She's got her first appointment at the doctor's to, you know, confirm that everything's going smoothly in the first trimester, and obviously Bryce is going along too, but in the game it's just going to confirm that he is the dad. We know he is because she hasn't wooed with anyone other than him in the last like couple of days, but we're just going to get that confirmation. Just confirming what we already knew. Bryce is definitely the father of the child. He is being really mischievous. He's telling her that he's in the criminal career, which is probably why she reacted badly, because she actually is in the criminal career, and he doesn't actually know that yet, but he needs to head off to work shortly, so I'm just going to send him off for now. And she has got a shift tonight, but she did get a want to quit her job, but I don't want her to quit it right now, because then people will, you know, they'll probably tell Colin and he'll get suspicious and he'll question things, and she's not got a plan in place for that yet, so she won't be going to work. She's just going to be skipping. She won't be calling in sick or anything. But she's literally thinking about like baby and a house and the woohoo and everything like that. But she's like, I can't quit, but I'm not going to work tonight. But what she does need to do is break up with Felix. So we are going to invite him to hang out with us, and yeah, just I don't know how she's gonna approach it just yet, but I think she is gonna say that the argument yesterday made her really uncomfortable, and you know, he clearly wanted more of a committed relationship than she does, and yeah, that's just not gonna work out for them. He is giving her the dirtiest look, and he is yelling at her. He's like, I can't believe you would go and cheat on me at the party last night. Like, everyone was there, and I saw you go into that room with that guy. Like, who even is he? And you would do that in front of me? That is so ridiculous. Olive didn't want to have an argument with Felix right now. She wanted to end things quite well, but she's really annoyed at him for saying these things. She's like, we were never supposed to be in a serious committed relationship. I made that clear to you from the start. I thought this was going to be a fun thing, and that we would, you know, we'd just kind of commit to each other in the sense that we'd spend more time with each other, but I didn't realise that meant, you know, I couldn't see anyone else. And he's like, why would you think such a thing? Like, I asked you to be my girlfriend and we made things serious, and then you're still going around wooing with others. I think it's so rude and so offensive. She's saying, I never wanted this, and I made it very clear from the start that I didn't want a committed relationship, and you're the one who has twisted things and made it worse than it needed to be. This was all working so well until you reacted like this. I think originally Olive was intending to separate amicably, but considering how Felix is lashing out and reacting and being just so childish, she's pretty riled up right now, and she's also got the pregnancy hormones. So I think she's gonna be pretty angry, and I think she is gonna say that this was a mistake. They shouldn't have even gotten together to begin with. It was all for the wrong reasons. It could never work. Nothing would make Olive change her mind. This makes the most sense, because in her eyes it was a mistake to agree to be in a relationship with him. She never wanted it. She thought he was on the same page, but clearly he wasn't, and there's no way that she is going to change how she's feeling. So she is going to say it was a mistake and break things off with Felix. She is feeling so angry. She has a mood alert that says, "Done with you." Splitting up? Yes, let's split up. Olive is done with this relationship. And the argument was actually a no-win scenario. Both of them lost it. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion could move your foes. So neither of them refused to see each other's perspective. And this one's really interesting. She's feeling sad because she was being mean, and she hates being mean. She really didn't want it to go down like this, but it did, and she completely blames Felix for it. Their relationship is in the red, but they still have a little bit of friendship at the moment. She wants to go and be funny with him, which I don't think we're gonna do that. I think she needs to she's just enjoying some music at the moment, but she needs to come inside and use the bathroom before she wets herself. Oh my goodness, our mum is calling and saying, "When are you going to come over?" You know what? We'll visit tomorrow, because we do have to tell them about the pregnancy, and we also do need to go and get our scan. So maybe we can go and get our scan with Bryce and the J, and then go and visit our family afterwards and tell them the happy news. We'll say we'll visit tomorrow. But Felix, seriously, you should not be in our house right now. Can you please just go away? Like, this is really inappropriate. Olive is supposed to be going to work, but instead she is staying home. She is finally caring for the house a little bit and doing a little bit of maintenance. It looks like Haven, she wants to do a keg stand. Well, we're not going to do that because we're pregnant, and also things are really awkward considering the fact we've just broken up with your brother. We really need to work out what we're going to do and how we're going to get out of this situation, because she really doesn't have very long now that she's broken up with Felix. Especially if, you know, we know that Colin is a little bit of a threat, a little bit of a worry, a little bit of a concern, and Olive has more than just herself to think about right now. So I think, oh my goodness, Haven is actually here. We are straight up ignoring her to come. No, don't go and clean up everything else. Everyone else can deal with that. You can just deal with your house. And I guess maybe for appearances, we should probably invite Haven in. She might not know anything yet, because we have literally only just broken up with Felix, and Haven is here already, so maybe she doesn't know what's happened. For some reason, this won't go away with Felix up here, even though we're not talking with him and we are talking with Haven instead. I don't know why it's not going away, but we're just going to spend a little bit of time with Haven, because she actually hasn't done anything wrong, and for all we know, she is completely innocent in all of this as well. We really don't know what's going on from her perspective, but we can't talk to her about it because she is just far too close to the centre of it all, because she is obviously Felix's sister, but then also her mum is like super close. She basically runs this place with oh no, our boss is calling. No, we are gonna ignore that call. But yeah, Tara basically runs this place with Colin. So yeah, I think it would just be too complicated to talk to Haven about it. We're just gonna be casual, pretend nothing has happened at all. And then she does want to go on a jog. So instead of going to Woohoo by yourself, I am gonna send her on a jog while she still can, while she isn't super heavily pregnant. It looks like Haven is following after us. Maybe she's like, "Oh, come on a jog with you as well." But I thought she wasn't, but she actually is following us at the moment. But Olive, yeah, she's showing a little bit more. I think she's officially in her second trimester now. Oh my goodness. It is getting quite late. Olive has been on this jog for literally hours. She is really just enjoying the fresh air though, and just getting out and not having to think about anything. She's completely at bliss. She's feeling super focused as well. Oh my goodness, she's feeling so happy because of the breakup, essentially. And because she is non-committal, she's like, thank goodness to be out of that stuffy relationship. But Olive, I think you should probably go back home now, because you're hungry and you do also need to get some rest. We have got another busy day ahead of us tomorrow. There are so many negative sentiments between the two of them now. They're both bitter and hurt, and Olive still has this festering grudge. But I noticed that she now only perceives him as very attractive. It was definitely extremely attractive before, and they are awkward friends. So she's just like, she still wants to be friends with him, but is very awkward, and there's no chance of romance. But I don't even think there's any chance of friendship anymore. Oliver's up this morning and she is feeling very, very flirty. These hormones are just, making everything more extreme than what they already would be. She is just having herself some breakfast, and then I think we we are going to invite over Bryce so that we can head to the hospital together and go and get our first scan, and we're gonna go and find out what she is having. Olive and Bryce have made it to the hospital, and look who is here! Rosemary and Cody! Of course, they're doctors! Oh my goodness! She's an obstetrician, so maybe Rosemary can deliver our baby. That would be so adorable. But at the moment we are just, oh, look at them. Oh, they're definitely back from their honeymoon. But we just asked Bryce if he would be there when we give birth, and he says, of course I would. I'll do anything for you. Oh my goodness, right. I think we're gonna come over, and Rosemary's like, sis, what are you doing here? And I think we need to tell her the big news and tell her that we're pregnant, and then, oh my goodness, can she do our scan? That would be so cute. Why does that make me so happy? Rosemary is here just talking Olive through the whole process, and Bryce has sat down to join us, so she is doing the scan now. She's like, it's a little bit cold, but I'm gonna find your baby, and I just love that Rosemary is the one to do this. And she's like, here we go, let's have a look. Wait, is that let me just have a look a little bit closer. I think Olive. Okay, so I think you're having more than one baby, and she's like, oh, I mean, it makes sense, we're twins after all, and Rosemary's like, it's not just twins, Olive, you're having triplets, there are 3 babies in here. Look, here, you can see them on the screen, and Bryce is like, I didn't even know I was gonna have 1 baby yesterday, and now I'm having 3, and Olive is like, oh my goodness, she's like in shock. She's like, I can't believe that I'm having triplets. She's like, what do I do with this information? Oh my goodness, Sarah Beth and Perry are pregnant too. Oh my goodness. But yes, we've got the news that we're having 3 babies. We're having a healthy baby boy, a second baby boy, and a baby girl. Bryce is literally still sat here in shock. He's like, oh my goodness, 3 babies. Look at him. He's like, he can't move. He's like, 3. But I think Rosemary is going to advise that, because she's having multiple babies, she should probably opt for a C-section just so it's safer for her and the babies. And Olive's like, of course I would, but on one condition is that you deliver the babies. And Rosemary's like, of course I would. I wouldn't let anyone else do it. You're in the safest hands with me. And I just love that Rosemary's going to be there. Oh my goodness, right. It's time for us, though, to say goodbye to Rosemary. She's obviously working. We can't keep her chatting the whole time, and Bryce is still here in shock. Oh, there we go, he's got up now. And it is time for us to go to San Sequoia to visit our parents and tell them the news. These 2 have arrived in San Sequoia. It's a lot warmer, so they've changed their outfits, and Bryce is just feeling the babies. I think he's got over the shock a little bit more now, but we do need to knock on the door and tell our parents the good news, because we have got the scan picture in here. We can show them with the scan. She's already in love because she's so happy. And Bryce, where are you going? Come back. Bryce, come back. You're not going on a little walk. You've got to come here. You've got to face this news with us. So where is our mum and dad? They're both over here. Right, we're going to come over and we're going to tell our mum first. Bryce is running back over. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not just here for a fun little visit to San Sequoia. I am here for a reason. Neve is so happy to see us, and she's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're pregnant. And she's giving us a hug, and she's like, yeah, so not just pregnant, I'm having triplets. And she's telling her the big news, and Neve's like, oh my goodness, 3 babies, what are you gonna do? 2 was hard enough for me. But she's like, the more grandkids the better. And she's giving her a big hug, and now we need to go in and we need to tell our dad as well. Bryce is just here with him. Oh my goodness, I imagine he's probably not gonna say anything until we come over and officially announce it, but yeah, oh look at these 2. Oliver is coming over and she's showing the scan picture to Noel, and he is so happy as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy for them. And Neve is just playing with the dog, and Nori is calling, so we definitely need to chat with Nori. Do you know what? I might just start a club gathering and bring everyone over. I know Rosemary's supposed to be at work, but maybe she finished at 2, maybe she finished her shift, and we need to actually add Cody into the family family group, and probably Bryce as well now. But oh my goodness, I'm so happy for them. Oh, Sarah Beth is pregnant too. I honestly hadn't expected it. I thought if they're gonna have a baby, they'd have had one closer, like to the twins. But you know, now the twins are children. They are. Oh my god, Olive's making her dad jump. But we need to come and share the big news with everyone else. We've even got Aunt Quinn is here. I need to make a new family group, Gen 3, so we can have, oh my god, Auntie, stop yelling at the dogs. But we're telling Nori, can you tell I'm excited? I can't stop rambling, but Nori is so excited for us. But I think I need to create a new club so that I can have the the nieces in the club as well, and they can all come over. I might do that quickly. I've set up a new club and we're just inviting over Cody and our nieces. So I'd like to create a new club for each generation anyway. So Olive is the group leader of this one. We got 2 little eggs to symbolise the twins in mint and pink, which are Olive's favourite colours. But Cody is here now. Everyone else is going because I ended the other gathering, so I'm gonna have to add everyone into this one and then start a new gathering essentially. But these two cannot stop making out. I love I love them even though they're getting older. They're still, just as in love, and Nola's feeling a little bit unwell. But we have invited Cody to join the club and he's like, of course I would love that. Perry's twins have aged up, so here is little Logan. I randomised their likes and one of the things she liked is the colour black, so I have dressed her in a few bits of black. And then her sister Charity is over here. I can't remember what colour she liked. I think it might have been blue maybe, but she's looking a little bit sad, bless her. We have also invited Chelsea along, or I wanted to invite Chelsea along, so I'm definitely going to make sure she's here and you can see her teen makeover as well. Here is the lovely Chelsea as a teen. She looks so cute. Honestly, she just looks like Nori, I think, but with Anzi's colouring. We are going to come out though and invite her to join the club as well. Then we've got loads of Sims in this club, but at least then we can have us all gather at the same time. And she's so excited. She's like, hell yeah, I definitely want to join the club. But everyone else has headed off now, and I was going to start a new gathering, but Olive is desperate for the toilet, and then we do need to actually, have a chat with Bryce about what we're going to do when the babies arrive. Like, they need to think practically about what is going to happen. Like, they're all excited about having a kid or 3 kids, but then they're like, actually, we need to work out what we're going to do about this, because Olive, obviously, is this her violin? No, there's just another one there. Okay. I was like, did you leave your violin in the bathroom? But yeah, obviously her place is not suited for children. And she wanted to get out anyway, so she needs to actually have a conversation with Bryce about what they want to do. For some reason, all the normal pregnancy options are on here, so we're just asking preferred baby names. I've already got baby names planned, but he's like, what about Jace for a boy and Bianca for a girl? No, not gonna happen. But we'll pretend to, like your ideas. But we do need to have a chat, so why don't we come inside instead of talking out here with Chelsea just standing there? Let's come and sit over on this sofa here, because the rest of our family's in here. Our parents are still making out, and Noel's just holding a plate of spinach frittata. At this point, Olive is going to tell Bryce everything about the whole community, about Felix, about Ellie, about everything. And she's like, so basically, I need to move out anyway. Even if it weren't for the babies, I'd be moving out. But I don't know where to go. Like, your place, you still live with your mum. It's not exactly big enough for 3 kids. So I think I might just suggest to my parents that maybe I move in here for a little bit, and then, maybe they can give us a hand. Like, I mean, you're welcome to as well, of course. Like, these are your kids just as much as mine, and I know you definitely want, a relationship and you want to be with them. Does she like discussing interests? I would definitely say so. But yeah, essentially, she's gonna see if she can move in here with her parents, and they might be able to help her out with the babies. We're going to have 3 infants to look after. She can't do that all by herself. Even with Bryce around, it'll be hard to care for them. So we're going to see if our elderly parents want to help us out with the babies. And I'm sure they will not mind, because they love their family. So we are going to maybe propose the idea to Neve and tell her an unbelievable story. Basically say, I know you haven't seen my place yet, but it's no way big enough for 3 babies. So I was just wondering, maybe until I can find somewhere that is big enough for all of us, could I potentially, stay here with you guys for a little bit? You've got a big enough place and it would really mean a lot. And then you could spend more time with your grandkids. And I think Neve is definitely going to be happy with that. She was thinking about her aspiration of big happy family anyway, or successful family, whatever it was. It was definitely a family one. And she's going to say, of course, I'll have a chat with your dad as well, but I cannot see him saying no. He would love to have you back home. And especially, like, you can ask him not wants grandkids. It's like, Dad, do you want more grandkids? Because you're going to get 4 more, because Sarah, Beth and Perry are having kids as well. I wonder if they're having one or if they're going to have another set of twins. That'd be so funny if we get like 5 along at once. Snape suggested Nico for a boy and Margaret for a girl. I love asking what they think, but I'm never going to consider them because I always have my names lined up. But it's fun to hear what they have to say. I also want to hear what Noel is going to suggest as well. But for now, we're going to just ask him. We're asking him if he wants grandkids, but we're basically saying, do you want your grandkids to live with you, essentially? A new grandchild? Yes, that'd be wonderful. It's going to be more than one, Noel. It's going to be more than one. Oh, Neve has forgotten how to use her phone in her old age. And look at that. That's so cute. So it looks like Bryce is heading off now. He's probably going to head back home. He doesn't live too far. And he obviously needs to tell his mum the news, and if he's going to be staying here with us as well, he's going to have to, pack up and get everything sorted. Nola suggested Benson for a boy and Leslie for a girl. It's not happening. Oliver's just going over to grab herself a slice of pizza because she's quite hungry. But essentially, the household won't be big enough for Olive, the triplets, to be here with Bryce as well. So what we're going to do is have Olive move in with the babies, and then have Bryce do a stay over, and he's going to basically have a stay over. It just means I won't be able to control him. So hopefully he will be a good parent and help out. But I think Olive, she's a bit like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. This is going to be happening so soon. I don't think it'll be too long until, it's 43 minutes and she'll be in her 3rd trimester. But I think she's got a bit of a plan in mind now. So tomorrow she will have to say goodbye to her friends and officially move out of Moonwood Mill. She's just going straight back home, and she's really pleased that no one is around because she really doesn't want anyone to see that she's pregnant. She plans to just kind of up and leave like Ellie did, but obviously she will be saying goodbye to her 2 close friends, Ingrid and Kira. So at the moment she's just practicing some piano, just to spend a little bit of time here, because she also won't be taking most of this stuff with her. It was all here already when she moved in. She'll obviously be taking like her family pictures and all of her belongings and stuff. But this house was fully furnished because this is obviously where Ellie used to live before she left. She left all of her belongings as well. But this is why the house is mostly pink. Like, obviously there's touches of the mint green and everything that is Olive's colour, but she has a lot of pink because Ellie's favourite colour was pink. So that's why it is a little bit more pink than it is mint. But when Olive moves into her future home down the line, after we've left our family house, because there's no way we're doing infants by ourselves, but when she eventually has her house, it will be a bit more minty. But yeah, that'll explain why there's a lot more pink in this place. And it also explains why there's 2 bedrooms, or this space obviously isn't a bedroom at the moment, but this would have been a bedroom because this is where Ellie stayed with her mum before her mum passed away, so she could have a room for herself and a room for her mum. And then obviously when her mum passed away, she didn't need 2 bedrooms, but that's why it's built this way. So that might answer you probably weren't actually questioning it, but it might make you like, oh, that makes sense. I've thought it all through, guys. I've thought it all through. But I think on this note, I am gonna leave the episode here. In the next part, Olive needs to say goodbye to her friends, move in with her parents, and give birth. We will be having our Gen 4 heir born in the next episode. I can't wait. I'm so excited. If you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It will mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.